Hello, Shingenoni here, and we seem to be back with a little break in our story of killer love. Let's see what happens next. Interlude. Anna in Wonderland. Dear Diary, I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to this city, I caught his scent in the air. A little, but mostly, I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognize me. I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way I can think of. But you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear. But I've been a patient girl for far too long. Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have to change it back, Jack, for when we're married. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? I know you're playing your little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live, isn't it in a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game, too? And working in a store? That must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all from me. Dear Diary, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap at least. Very cheap. But more important than that, or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you, it will make me drunk. Dear Diary, what a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, and I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog. Gotta stay in shape. And the brownies are just about done. I know. I should have kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know? The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Jack. I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The only one for you. And yet you. I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear Diary, I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped a plate. My plate, too. Of cookies. And there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy, too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood from a wound so small. The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you. Dear Diary, I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times, I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Though, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay, though. She believes you. That dumb little... Dear Diary, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign. So that I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. Dear Diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, all right. She's also an idiot, She's invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. The apartment they're sharing together without me. August 16th. Terrible day, really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. I don't need to edit this one out. I'm pretty sure they meant more, and it's a typo. It happens. Sorry to break immersion. How the bell does that work? Again, how the hell does that work? Couldn't write at all. Oh. Again, sorry to break immersion. He must be drugged out and we don't know it yet. Okay, let's continue on. I couldn't write at all. She's only drunk now and it's after midnight. I guess I shouldn't mark these as the 17th then. Not the 16th, or who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see it being a problem. So not long after did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that one time. Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She couldn't have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. I didn't have an excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxing evening, and all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget, it happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. It still rubbed me the wrong way though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure I had every right to be angry about that. No, I'm sure I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her. And then when she moved in next to us, and a million times after that, I should have. The fault is mine. So yeah, dinner. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks. I barely made anything. I know I just started reading it, and I know this will be a shorter one, but that's okay. I think we'll actually cut it off here. I'll back it up a little bit. I'll even do it on video right now. We'll go back. We're gonna stop here, make this a shorter one. How do you guys feel about Anna and a little bit of her character development? Understanding a little bit that she might be a little bit crazier than we all thought. Of course, she seemed a little crazy to begin with, or at least Jack had his reasons to doubt her. But now we're starting to see some of the craziness, which also leads us to wondering what has Jack done in his past. Excuse me. But with that being said, we'll jump right back into this soon. Thank you all for hanging out, and please let me know what you feel about the video. See you next time.